Hey, and we are back with some more Game Jam stuff. What I have decided to do is I'm not gonna have this other NPC, I don't think. Instead, I wanna have quests, essentially. Quests for verbs. I've started implementing some of it. I have to check how far I made it. Not very far, apparently. Okay. Story quests. Story quests? Oh. That is not... no, wait. What? Story quests. Find objects. Find... This should be correct. This is here in resources. Let's see. This exists. So why in the... Huh? Okay. Oh yeah, and I have to start the backend Player2. And I also have to spin the wheel. The wheel of AI power. It's always 80. Okay. So what now? Can I write null? The fuck? Send chat doesn't work. What does it say? Cannot write a null value for property NPC ID. What? Create NPC. We've created this one is correct. But because I disabled this one? No. Let's delete this guy. This one doesn't get a ID. Why is that? Create NPC. We create 3 NPCs. this one doesn't get an ID. AC69. Oh, no, it should be 4 NPCs. This one. Right, let's disable her. We still get... What? Can I maybe select this? Thank you. Okay, let's do an assert is true or is false, string is null or empty, NPC ID. NPC ID null doesn't exist for name. General translator. But this does have an ID. What the fuck? NPC ID? Or are we... Oh, send chat. We're doing this too early. General translator. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Can I just click this without you jumping somewhere else? Yeah, we are calling this too early. So we just do a await NPC is initialized. Wait until this. And now this is 0 again? What the fuck? Maybe it's just not safe to do this on awake. Let's do this on start. Now it's still 0. What the fuck? Huh? Why is this not being found all of a sudden? Strange. Okay, then let's just do it like this. Weird. Oh well. Okay, now we got this. The request manager. Oh yeah, this is on start. That doesn't work. So let's put that in here. Okay. Now the errors seem to be gone. But we still need to wait for this translation to happen. Log story requests translations done. Let's see if this happens at all. Yes, it does. Okay. Quest. Let's make this serializable and show this in the inspector so we know what's going on. Requests. Okay, we have one quest. Okay. Now what I wanted to do is rewire the loading screen. Loading screen. And I have created this as a base class. I just make it an event. Load it. And we use this for this guy. And trigger this. Oh yeah, this can only be called in the class, so we do a protected void trigger loaded. Loaded this null. Trigger loaded. And same thing for the prop translator. This is currently handling the loading screen, which we don't want anymore. We do this somewhere. Trigger loaded. Or do we just do a... Maybe just set a bool that that's probably simpler. Private bool is loaded. Public bool is loaded. Is loaded true. And then in here, when we do a onEnable, we set this to true, and then we do a game object, find objects of type loader. What was this? Find objects by type. Find objects by type. Find objects inactive. I guess not. Sort mode. None. Doesn't matter. Loaders. Loaders. Let's do this on start. And then we say private async void wait for load. Wait for load. Await unit task. Wait until loaders. Oh, loaders. Or L is loaded, and then we do this. So we need the player. Set active. Layer. Okay. That should be good enough. Loading screen. Loading screen. Nope. There. And this. Okay. Now that works. And now we want to show the quest. So we go into student. Currently we have a learn quest and a story quest. And the request manager, create a method, public quest, get next quest, and then we have to store this in the player processor. Private int current quest index awake current quest index is player prefs. We need a key private const string current quest key and story quests current. Get int current quest default is 0. Or default is -1. I think we also need a public void set quest completed, where we say current quest is this. Also on these, then this should be 0, and on this try say player prefs set int current quest and here we just say return, or now let's get current quest. I think that makes more sense. Return right, if current quest index is this and that, do this, otherwise we return null. Yeah, that should be good enough. Why doesn't it rearrange my stuff anymore? Oops. Reorganizing, alphabetize. Ah, here. Okay, there we go. And then when we start, we say story quest. Oh, let's make a private void get story quest, or set up get current story, set up current story quest, something like that. And then we need the story quest manager, private story quest manager. We get that on enable like we do all the other shit. Story quest manager, story quest manager. Set up current story quest. Okay. And then we say story quest manager get current quest. Current quest. And then we need the quest list show current quest show quest. And then that should show in the upper left corner, maybe. Too many tasks, what? Quests. Oh, we're maybe not doing this in the right order. Quests. Let's do an assert. Is true. Cool. Well, okay. Not now. That makes sense. But I also want is true quests length greater than 0. Same thing for the labels. The quest is null? What? Get current. Oh yeah, we can only do this after the loading is finished, maybe? Let's see. We do this, and the index is 0, story quests is null, okay. That's a problem. That is a problem. So for this, we need to wait for the loading to finish, but don't we? Student is in here. Now we disable this on start. Okay. Player manager. Let's just awake. GeoObject set active false. Don't. Then we can leave this active. Or maybe we can't. Okay, then this has to be disabled. Whatever. Okay, so now we got the learn 3 words. Now I want to show the progress. For that I need an event in here, public event handler quest progressed. Oops. And then we need a property, or maybe we I think we make all of this private. Oh, that was too much. Create a constructor. Yeah, and we say public void increment amount plus plus, and we call quest progressed. Okay. Then we have to deal with this. Amount is amount, description is description, learned word is null, trigger is trigger. And we need the description. Public int amount, public string description. Actually, let's also get a private string translated description. Yeah, let's just keep it at that. Dum-ba-dum. Public void set translated description string text description public string translated description. String translated description. Learned word. String description. Amount description. Word to find. Triggers. Nothing. No. Okay, Quest UI translated description. Okay, all that for that to still be English, but now we should be able to say, okay, we go from German to English, and now that quest should be shown in German. It is not. Why is it not? Story quest. Quest. Show in inspector. Read only. Level 1. Story quest. Translated. Learn 3 words. Story quest. Translate to source language. This should be German now. Source language. Description, learn 3 words. Learn 3 words, source language is German. Oh, yeah. Return the text as it were. We need response message. We should also have a utility method that removes the NPC name, because now it will be that. I'm already doing this here. NPC response public void get message without name. NPC. Oh yeah, we don't have the name here. No matter, we just find the first message, find index of this. This should give us the first occurrence. I think so. And index, and then we say message substring from index +1 to message length. Yeah, this. Return, return this string. Description, get message without name. And translated here, get message without name. Okay, this did not work. Message length minus index. And start and length. +1, I think. Start length. Start is 16. This message 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. X off. Message length. Oh, this is a +3? That seems wrong. Index 17. We want to start at the first letter, yeah, of the message, which is this L, and then length should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. And oh, this needs minus 2. That should do it. Okay, now we got it. Lerne 3 Wörter. Okay. So that's good. And now we want the quest list. Text. Quest amount. No. Oh, yeah, we need a current. Oh, yeah, this is the target amount. Target amount. Target amount. Current amount. Target amount. Current. Target amount. This is current. This is target. Go back to English to German. Oh yeah, if this is English, and then we just return text. No need to invoke the AI. It's raining. It's a rainy day. Good day for some programming. If this is English, then we just return, and if this is English, we can also just return. Okay, learn 3 words. So now the objective is to just do this inspect thing. And then we need to increase that progress. How do we do this? We need to, oh yeah, When we learn a word, where is it? What's that? A word, at learned word. Let's return a bool here, return true, return false. Returns true if the word was added to the list, false otherwise. Same here, return bool was learned. And then if this was learned, let's keep it simple. If was learned, private void update quest after learned word. If story quest is null, we return story quest trigger public quest trigger. If story quest trigger is learned object word and story quest increment amount. What the fuck? And then we call this and say public void update quest quest. We do all of this pretty much. Quests equals quest, then we can just do this set quest text. Okay. And we say here quest list update quest story quest Update quest after learned word. Okay, that should work. No. What? Oh, we're calling the wrong thing. Select as learn quest. Other way around. Select. Yes. Oh, no. This was correct. Learn quest. Not now. Let's learn quest. Let's put this in the same order. This should be like this. If we do have a quest, we show the select. We don't. We show the inspect. For some reason we show select and we also do the select. The fuck? Why do we have... Why is this true? That's true, but why? Learn quests. Where's my player? Student. Where's... What? What? Do we just have to set this to null on awake? But that's weird. These are not even serialized. No, it's not. Weird. Okay, so now the inspect works again, but we are not incrementing our counter. That learned word. Caret. Okay, caret we already have, but what about this? Now this is true. Was learned, yes. Oh, we don't. Wait, what? The request? That current. Oh. Star request. If star request. Null. We're still not increasing the amount. A request. Was learned, yes. Learned object where the trigger is not correct. The request. This one. Still not. Increment amount 1, 2. This list update should be the so many errors. Quests as quest. Okay, maybe now. What else do we have? This yes. Now we get it. Okay. I just remembered when we start a new game, we should clear all the player prefs. Private void start new game. Player prefs delete all. Also this goes in here. Start new game. Okay. And now we gotta say I'm gonna check if the quest is completed. public bool is completed if current amount greater equals target amount, if target amount is not -1 and that, then we return true, otherwise we return false. Then in here we gotta check if the request is completed. Then quest list complete. Why does it always use the learn quest, which we never use? Quest completed. Okay. So now we should be able to learn 3 words. And this does nothing. This should disappear. Student. This we do always. Quest array index of. Oh yeah, we should be using this also here. Index assert is true. Quest not found. Show this, and then on completed you do this, complete and fade out index. Or maybe the is completed doesn't work. Target amount is not -1. Oh, let's say target amount is greater than 0. And current amount Okay, 1, 2, 3. Increment amount from 2 to 3. Update quest. This should be fine. Is completed is true. Now we go here, index is 0. Oh, this is a coroutine. This is a coroutine. Can we? Oh. One, two, three. Okay. But it didn't fade out. The check mark, wait for seconds, label style opacity. Wait. Let's look at that again. One, two, three. It doesn't fade out. Label. Theta, and value is 0, duration is 2, and return tween. What? Why does it just disappear? Opacity. If I just do this, then it shouldn't disappear at all. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. It still creates a do tween for some reason. Label. UI quest list should take this thing and just be like but it doesn't. Why doesn't it? This did work before. We did this on... I already deleted the other one. Task UI. This uses the root, but that shouldn't make a difference. Is it because it's not a visual element? Text element, text element. Maybe that's the problem, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Label. Let's try the parent. Just for shits and giggles. Zip, zip, zip. Doesn't fade out. Huh. Oh well. It's not game breaking, so whatever. Okay. So what I now wanted to do as a quest reward essentially we give another word. So not here, requests, here we say serialize field private word data reward word. And then we essentially teach the player, okay, this is inspect requests, yeah. Reward word, inspect. Since this is the action we are doing. And then we say here, if this is completed, we show this Where do we show words? Word display. Word display, show word. Star requests. Private word data reward word. Public word data reward word. Word data. This Yeah. Reward word. Target word. Value. And we give a little explanation. Like so, I guess. Source word. And then we say learned. No, wait, current save. Learner. Learned words at. No, not at. At learned word. Word data. Return at learned word. Word editor word. Source and target. Star request reward word. Star request reward word. Default. Okay, so now, oh yeah, one problem is that this will immediately override what we're looking at. But now the text changed from inspect to prüfen, which is the German word for inspect. So we should do something like enumerator yield return maybe we do this in the beginning. Show word, how long does this show? For like 2 seconds. 3 and then so 5. Public bool is showing word get private set is showing word is false, and here it is true, and then we just say return new wait until word display is showing word is false yield break. We learn this, then it disappears slowly but surely. But now the counter didn't increase. Why did the counter not increase? Wait until this showing word false. Oh, because we didn't start the coroutine. Start coroutine like that. Learn 3 words. Karotte. Okay, now that works. Oh, but now when we do this, Okay, so then we have to what's the best way to do this? I think if we already know the word, then we don't have to block it. But if we don't know the word, then we should disable the inspection. So we say private bool can inspect, starts as true. Private enumerator disable inspection until word shown. Just again this can inspect is false, and then it's true again. Start coroutine, disable inspection, blah blah blah, and then here we say else if can inspect, and where else? Yeah, else if can inspect. We'll do this. Now we can't anything. can. Inspect. Story quest. Oh yeah, if the quest is completed, we should also say story quest is... no, wait, story quest is story quest manager get current quest. Oh, we also have to call this story quest manager set quest completed. Set current quest completed, I suppose. And then we should put something to mark a new word or a repetition. Do we have something for that? Maybe this? Yeah. Let's use this. UI display. I can edit this. Justify content. Jeez. Still don't quite understand how all of this works. Why is this gone? Okay. Oh. Zero. Items within the container centered vertically from main. What? Items container to the start of the process. What? Oh, oh. This was the correct thing. So this should be horizontal. Why is this so weird? Why is this now in the top right corner? What the fuck? What? What is happening? Next out. Items within the container are packed flush to each other and will be aligned at the top of the container. Why is this not working with the layout? This does nothing. Somehow the text layer ignores the layout. This should be like that. Oh, this should be relative. Auto. To put this on auto. Okay. Now we're getting. Then this should be. No, this is not. Yeah, this is on auto position. What? Do not stretch. Auto. The where is it? Position. Yeah. Position left. Just want this to be that relative pixel. Why is this not working? Fuck. Measure says because of bound properties. Right? What? What the fuck? And let's define this is align self. The lines of items on the container line to the center of the container's cross-axis. It says, but doesn't do it. Line self for auto. Be this. This doesn't do anything for some reason. And okay, we're getting closer. Now I just need to figure out why I can't change the size of this. Flex. top. The size is just fixed for some reason. This is so weird. Because bound properties. What bound properties? This is super not helpful. Auto. Height 50. Oops. There's something like this. And let's give this some color. I don't know. Let's make it green. New word. Okay. Geez. Private visual element, new word. New word is document this. New word visible false. For the fate, we should visual element parent. Parent is label parent opacity. Do this here. Google is new word. F is new word. New word visible is new word. And then yeah. Word true. Was learned. Okay. That doesn't show at all. Oh yeah, we need to set the opacity to 1. Karotte. We got it. Brot. When I go to the Karotte again, then we just repeat. Okay, and now we got this. Now we got that. I would wanna wait until the fade is done. Oh yeah, we do not yield return. So we wait for it to disappear completely. It still doesn't wait. Fade out. Can't I yield return queen? But it should work. Oh well, we can also just say yield return, wait 4 seconds. Oh, the rain has stopped. Okay, again. Karotte. Okay, now we got it. Tasse on. Stuhl. Inspect. Prüfen. Okay. And now we can do the same thing. Ask her to give us... Oh, why is this not shown? Get quest. Get quest. What? And, quest. Encryption. We the translated description. Current task translated. Set translated. try again. Talk. Find prüfen. Okay, well, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But it works. Find this. Then for the quest, string amount, string do this quest target amount greater than 0, otherwise this is nothing. Find Tasse. Select. That is right. Okay, and then we need to show that in the quest list. Teacher result quest list quest completed learn quest quest me find true. Select. Okay, so that works. Oh, now, oh yeah, we have to learn quest is null. Walk and Karotta, select. Boom, that's right. And now we can do this again. For some reason the fade out works fine here. That's super strange. This works. Parent style opacity, blur. But for the quest list, it doesn't. That is super weird. And that is pretty much the same thing. So why doesn't it work? Yield return. You wait for seconds. Walk. Just doesn't wanna. Even though this really does work. Or displays there something special about this? I don't think so. Facing background. Weird. Okay. Another thing we need to do is when we start, and we have this first story quest, then we should be able to talk to her, or at least let her say something to the effect of, hey, do the story quest first. Student. Let's call this interact. PC. This one we don't need, at least for now. Story quest manager. Public and current quest. We'll just say if current story quest manager current is 0, then dialog window, show message, complete. You should complete your quest before talking to me, or something. Else walk. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep it like this. Okay. We can do that. Look. Inspect. 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 Now we learn this. Now we can get a quest. We also need an indicator for when she is thinking. Why doesn't this show up? Oh, probably because I don't set the opacity to 1. That was text. Label this. Fuck, what did you import now? System reflection, what the fuck? Sometimes it's just importing random stuff. Okay, boom. Push. Get this. Get this. This. Now we have heated our quest. Now we talk. Ein Stuhl. Boom. Fein prüfen. Okay, this is where it doesn't make sense anymore. So now we also need to categorize our words. Data at word. And we need to do this in here. So I think we make an enum word types enum and we say these are flags, and then we do something like noun, verb, adjective, object, And here we say public word types. And here in word data we also have CMS field, private word types, and this should allow us to what the fuck is happening? Word type. Oh, yeah, we need to what was it? Equals 1 shift 0, 1 shift 1, 1 shift 2, 1 shift 3. Yes, okay. These are all nouns and objects. And then we need to put this in here. Word types. Word types. Word types. This is already in here. Word public word types. Word types. Here. Prop. Word data. We just need the word data. Public word data. Word data. Okay, and then when we create the quest, here. When we create the quest, we say and save learner learned words where hello where using system link please where word types is shit, what was that? Enum flag. Isn't there a thing for is flag? Oh, hey, nomadic. I can show you in a second once I figured out how I check this. Is flag set? Enum has flag. Enum what? That doesn't exist. I am building a language learning game. Word types. Oh, wait, this should be word. No. This is noun. This is noun, and this is word types. Okay. Count. Okay, we need all of this. Now objects. Oh yeah, this should be object, not noun. Object. Ah, shit. To array. Objects. Length. And this. Okay, so what I'm building is a language learning game, essentially. And it works with an LLM in the background. So what I'm able to do is I can select a language that I know and a language that I want to learn. And the game is first translated into this language by an LLM. So I'm building it in English, but I can just as well choose German as my known language. And a language that I want to learn could be Spanish. Then I start this thing. Then it has to run all the translations. And now I am in the German app. So I'm German, so I speak German, obviously. But I don't speak any Spanish. And now I could learn Spanish. So in the top left here, it says Lerne 3 Wörter. So it tells me to learn 3 words, which I do by inspecting the objects that are lying around here, and then it gives me the Spanish translation. So it just in Spanish is coffer. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Text-to-speech would be nice. A barrel is barrel. And a box is kaja. Now I have learned 3 words. And now I have finished my first quest and I learned that inspect, what was inspect, prüfen in German until a moment ago is not inspektioner. No idea what the pronunciation is. And I can continue. And now I can talk to her. And now she gives me another quest to find the barrel. So we just learned a barrel is barrel in Spanish, so that's the barrel. And now she gives me feedback in German. And I can do the same thing if I use English as my source language and French as the language I want to learn. And then it has to translate the whole thing again. And now the quest up here is learn 3 words. And now I can go to the same objects. Inspect. Koffer in French is chest, I guess. And notice now it says inspect instead of prüfen, because my my known language is now English and not German. Barrel is barrel, okay. Spanish and French are very similar. Boit, box is boit. Inspect is inspector, okay. So we can inspector the mug. Oh, this is still German. Why is this still German? It didn't translate all the things, it seems. Cup, yeah. Let's try this again. It should, if I start this. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. I start again. I load. Resources. Props. Up. Tasse. Is Tasse also French? Let's check. German to French. Oh, indeed. Tasse is also a French word. Oh, it's it's called Tess in French. Okay, so it's not a bug, it's just French being French. Okay, we can inspect some more. Bread is pain. Okay, cool. Table is table. Okay, French is just weird. Google says it's tableau, but maybe it's just translated differently. Table. Table. English table, French table. Okay, now I have to check French dictionary. Table. Yeah, okay, it's a French word. La table. Probably not. Table. What's the pronunciation? Table. Okay. Okay, so French is weird. Now we can find table. And we got it. Tablet is this, I think. Okay, so that's generally how it's supposed to work. Okay, I haven't committed in a while, so let's do that. Story quests. Okay, now we got that. What's next? Let's go from English to German again. Text to speech would be really nice, but it's yeah, okay, let's do text to speech next. For that I have to figure out how to do it. Player2. Unity. I think this one supports text to speech. I do have the Swagger documentation. So this one I can probably figure out. But what I would also want is the chat messages have this audio thing. And I guess this will send the audio with the message itself. But this is not documented. So, I mean, this, I can already use this for the objects. Yeah, I think that's already quite useful. just to get the pronunciation. Unless the provided text-to-speech using the voice IDs of multiple voices are specified, the resulting audio will be a blend. The play an app flag is set to true. The audio will be played in the Player2 app and not returned in the response data field, otherwise the audio will be returned as base64 encoded MP3 data. Okay. Request body. Okay. So we do a Player2 API public async text to speech string text and we need, so this returns an MP3 as base64. Okay. We need a new class, text to speech response. Private string audio format. JSON required. Oh no, this is not the response. This is the data that we need. So the response is just data, which is a string. So in here, let's make another class, TTS request. So this is private string audio format. Let's keep it public for simplicity. Public bool play an app, public int speed, public string text, public string voice gender, public string array voice IDs, and public string voice language. Okay. So this gives us a TTS response, and then we make a TTS request audio format is MP3. Play an app is false. Speed is 1. Text is text. Voice gender. We should pass in let's just default to female. Voice IDs is just test and the language. Let's just put voice language equals ENUS. Okay, and then we put this into a JSON convert serialize. Was it serialize object? Yeah. Serialize this. And then we need to... This is a get? No, this is a post. Something like this. JSON, this goes to TTS speak. Base URL, TTS speak, JSON, application JSON. Don't think we need this. Okay. Then we send the request and we have to download the response. I need water. The response comes with this, so all I have to do is get the request. Here, a request download handler text request download handler text new TTS response data is this. data response to response. Okay. And that should give me a pretty big string. Let's create a new scene. Create. Scenes. TTS test. We need this one. And a new script. TTS test. And then we make a button public void send TTS string text game object no, wait, get component Player2 API TTS text async response await, and for now we just wanna lock the data and see what we get. Okay, so we just say hello, invoke. This gives us null. Okay, that's not good. Null? Null is not what we want. This returned immediately. Data request download handler text plain app flag is set to true, then it plays in the app. Okay, maybe let's try this. See if something plays for me. So then it should trigger in here. Hello. No, nothing. What? It doesn't even give me an error or anything. Message. Audio format, play an app. Debug log JSON. Hello. Invoke. Audio format. MP3, play an app. Is true, speed is 1. Text is hello. Voice gender is female. Voice IDs. Test. Maybe this is what doesn't work. Voice language. ENUS. So this is almost what the documentation says. Let's try. They're using test as the voice ID everywhere. I don't know where you actually find these IDs. Hello? Ah, that worked. Okay. So it was the voice ID. Okay, so now we set this to false. And now we should get the data as a string. There it is. Okay. So now this is base64 encoded. Let's just ask ChatGPT. We need an audio source, and there was a way to stream this, but I'm not sure. Let's see. What do we say? I have a base64 string that encodes an MP3, and I want to play it with a audio source in Unity. How do I do that? Here we need to convert the base64 into a byte array. That makes sense. Load the byte array into the audio clip using the Unity web request multimedia get audio clip. Oh yeah, okay, that I would have never found that. Assign the audio clip to the audio source. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Base64 audio player. So we just see what ChatGPT came up with. Audio source, the string. Play base64 audio. Convert from base64 string. Temp file path. Temp audio. Write all bytes. Audio clip. Audio clip. Download. Okay. public void play string data what was the name base before? Audio player. So that goes in here. And then I have to get component A64 play response data. No, not quite, because the data is still in JSON format, isn't it? Hello. This text-to-speech is super quick. Yeah, so this is in JSON. Oh yeah. So what I have to do is not do this, but say JSON convert deserialize object ETS response is this. Text hello. Okay, now we get the string. Seems good. And now we do this. Yeah. Hello. Ah, that worked. That was easy. But you can't hear anything, you poor people. The audio output capture. And I capture the audio of an application. Ah, yeah, here, application audio capture. Unity. Can I play this?
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. It works. We should probably put some filters on this. Mit gain. Oh, we probably don't need gain. Limiter should be enough.
Hello.
Works like a charm. A very good job, ChatGPT. Okay, so this is all we need. Now we need to figure out the language codes. We need to say language, and we need these codes. They are standardized, but I have no idea what they're called. ISO language codes. Does it work without the US? Just say EN. Language, English. No. US. Do we need the country for every voice language? Let's just ask ChatGPT again. This is language code and country code. Okay, let's do it like this. Private string get language code language and we make a big ugly switch case. What the fuck, dude? What are we doing? Why? Oh, language. Language case. So we got English is ENUS. Default is also ENUS. Now we turn this into this. And we have German is DE. We have Spanish is ES. French is FR. And Japanese is JP. TTS. Gender. Voice language. Get language code. Language. And now here I should be able to say language, and then we get the correct text-to-speech voice generation. So in English we have hello.
Hello.
Hello, that works. In German it's hallo. Oh. Fail to deserialize JSON body into target type voice language unknown variant DE. Oh, it can't do German. What the fuck? Can do Spanish and French, but no German. Okay, then let's. Sad. What is I in Italian? ETBR? No idea. Okay, then we have no German, I guess. When I German anyway with the English voice.
Hello.
Yeah, sounds very bad.
Kuchen.
Yeah, no. Okay, so we can't do German text-to-speech. So, yeah, I guess we don't do German at all then. Huh. Spanish. Spanish is hola.
Hola.
Hola. French is bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
That doesn't sound right. Yeah, that's definitely not a French accent.
Bonjour.
Bonjour? No. Let's get some Japanese. Where's my Japanese? Yeah.
Japanese letter, Japanese letter, Japanese letter, Japanese letter, Japanese letter.
Yeah, you got that right. Yes, it's Japanese letter. Japanese letter.
Konnichiwa.
Okay, so the text-to-speech is bullshit. Sad. Okay, so the text-to-speech is just garbage. That... Japanese letter, Japanese letter, Japanese letter. Yeah. That blows. To be honest, that blows. That is not helpful at all. The pronunciation is shit, then this hurts more than it helps. I'll be right back. I think what is happening is that it's always using the English text-to-speech thing. That's what it sounds like to me.
Konnichiwa.
So this might just be an implementation error in the backend. Let's just I'm gonna ask in the Discord. I think the text-to-speech language voice language parameter does not work as intended. If I just say hello and say it's
Hello.
Japanese, yeah, that sounds very American. Invoke. We should get the Japanese, yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
But it doesn't select the Japanese in the backend, so I think the TTS voice language parameter does not work as intended when I select Japanese, as is, which should be supported as far as I see. It doesn't respond in proper Japanese. When I put in something simple as konnichiwa, then it responds with Japanese letter, and so on. When I put in normal, when I put in konnichiwa, the pronunciation doesn't sound right. Similar things happening with French. If I put this on French,
Hello.
yeah, it's all the same.
Hello.
Yeah, I think it's just ignoring the thing. With other languages, I think it's just always using the EN US in the backend. Yeah. Still quite buggy, this thing. So yeah, text-to-speech is not useful right now. Not useful right now, so let's put a pin in that. If they fix it in the next few days, then maybe I can come back to this. But if they don't, then I'll just leave it out, because that is not helpful. I could find a different text-to-speech API, but that's not really the point of the game jam here. Oh well, I think that's where I will leave it today. Yeah, I still got some other shit to do, so I think I'll see you tomorrow with more programming. Okay, I see you. Bye bye.